Movie 280 of watching 365 movies in 2025, and it's an all-time teen comedy classic. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Let's get into it.
Bueller?
He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows this kid is going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess it's pretty serious.
Thank you, Simone.
No problem whatsoever.
Fry?
So Ferris Bueller's Day Off is kind of one of those movies that doesn't just tell a story. It kind of defines an attitude and a time in history, pop culture history, and cinema history. So Ferris Bueller is this sort of high school legend, and he wakes up one day and decides that he's not going to go to school, and he wants his friend Cameron and his girlfriend Sloane to join him, and he has these elaborate ways of tricking his parents and the school and everyone so he can have this amazing day off, or sort of the best day of his life. That includes, Joey riding in Cameron's parents' Ferrari, going to the Cubs game, dining in a fancy restaurant, and it just is a kind of meandering movie that, in a funny way, has kind of become, for some people, more philosophy than film. It's sort of, what is the purpose of life, and what are the constraints of society, and how can you manage those two things? I mean, the other side of it is this sort of the principal who knows that Ferris is sort of messing with him and is actually not sick, trying to catch him, and also Ferris's sister, who knows he's not sick, and also is kind of annoyed by that. And I actually think it's, a lot of people, they love the set pieces in this movie. There are a lot of great sort of set pieces when they're in the museum, or, the restaurant sequence, or obviously the parade sequence, which are all fantastic. But I think watching it this time around, what really got to me was the relationships between the different characters and sort of what they represent. I mean, obviously, Ferris is this carefree sort of character, played fantastically by Matthew Broderick. Cameron is sort of more stuck in reality, and there's a tension there. And then I also think that there's the sister is really, I think, one of the key characters here. And by the end, she comes around, and at the beginning she despises Ferris. In the end, sort of respects the way that he does it. Like I said, this movie works because it isn't really about skipping school, and it's the emotional center, I think, is Cameron. He's the character who I think, as I grow older, obviously as young, everyone wants to be Ferris, but I think Cameron is the character that keeps everything together. So I love this movie. If you're looking for something to watch on a sort of a casual Saturday or Sunday afternoon, this is one that you should definitely put on there. So this is movie 280. I'll see you for the next one.